Welcome to today's video, where we're diving into the world of fuel management interviews. If you're gearing up for a fuel manager position, you've come to the right place. Let's jump right into it with a question about leadership in fuel management operations. Could you share an example of when you led a team to enhance fuel management operations? What did you achieve? Interviewers often ask this question to see how you demonstrate leadership skills and your ability to drive improvements in fuel management. Here are some points to help you craft a compelling response. Choose a specific project that highlights your leadership in fuel management. Emphasize the actions you took that led to the optimization. Mention measurable results like cost savings or efficiency gains. Discuss how you collaborated with your team and stakeholders. Wrap up with what you learned and how it can be applied going forward. Let's look at a couple of examples to bring this to life.
In my last role, I spearheaded a team to reassess our fuel procurement methods. We pinpointed inefficiencies and renegotiated supplier contracts, resulting in a 15% cost reduction and improved delivery times by 20%. This experience showed us the power of communication and data analysis in driving significant improvements. Another project involved reducing fuel wastage by developing a GPS-based route optimization system for our delivery trucks, cutting fuel consumption by 25% in 6 months. Team collaboration and feedback from drivers were key in achieving these results.
By the way, we're only covering a handful of questions in this video, but I've prepared a free PDF with all 30 top interview questions for Fuel Manager. It also includes example answers and tips to help you prepare with confidence. The download link is just below. Tell me about a time you had to explain complex fuel data to people who aren't technically minded. This question is designed to evaluate your communication skills, especially your ability to make technical information accessible to everyone. Let's explore how you can effectively communicate such data. Identify your audience and their level of understanding. Use plain language and avoid technical jargon. Connect the data to its practical implications for the stakeholders. Utilize visuals or analogies to clarify your points. Be ready for questions and offer additional context if needed. Here are some sample answers to guide you.
When I worked with the marketing team, I needed to present fuel consumption data. I broke down the metrics to show how fuel costs influenced product pricing, using charts for clarity. This approach helped them grasp the importance of fuel efficiency in their strategies. In another instance, at XYZ Company, I translated our fuel inventory statistics into layman's terms for the finance team, highlighting how supply fluctuations impacted budgets with simple infographics. This made for smoother discussions during budget planning.
Can you describe a negotiation you led with a fuel supplier? What strategies did you use, and what was the outcome? Interviews often delve into your negotiation skills since securing favorable terms with suppliers is crucial for a fuel manager. Consider these strategies when crafting your response. Begin with the context of the negotiation and your role. Detail the strategies you employed, like market research or leveraging alternatives. Discuss any challenges you encountered. Highlight the results achieved and how they benefited your organization. Mention any follow-up actions that help maintain the relationship. Let's see these strategies in action.
In my previous position, I took the lead on negotiating with a fuel supplier for better pricing. After researching market trends and building rapport, I faced resistance on pricing. I introduced alternatives, which led to a 10% price reduction, causing substantial savings and bolstering our partnership. In another case, I negotiated a long-term contract using data on trends and competition to secure a 15% discount and better delivery schedules, enhancing our logistics efficiency.
Imagine there's an unexpected fuel shortage affecting operations. How would you handle this situation? This scenario assesses your crisis management skills and how you prioritize and solve problems under pressure. Here's how you can structure your response. Quickly assess the impact on operations. Communicate with all stakeholders about the situation. seek alternative fuel sources or suppliers promptly. Implement a fuel rationing plan for critical operations. Continuously monitor the situation and adapt as needed. Consider these examples for a solid response.
In the event of a fuel shortage, my first step would be to assess which operations are most impacted and prioritize them. Communication with the team and stakeholders is crucial to keep everyone informed. I'd explore alternative suppliers or biodiesel options and initiate a rationing strategy to maintain essential functions. I would also analyze operational needs to identify critical services, keeping transparency and exploring local alternatives for immediate needs.
How would you go about incorporating renewable fuels into the current supply chain? This question looks at your ability to innovate and align with sustainability goals while managing existing supply chain capabilities. Here are some steps to help you address this question. Evaluate the current supply chain's capabilities for handling renewable fuels. Identify potential renewable fuel sources that suit company objectives. Collaborate with stakeholders on regulatory and technological considerations. Create a phased implementation plan with clear milestones. Regularly assess performance and adjust strategies based on feedback. Let's explore some possible approaches.
First, I would assess our supply chain's readiness for renewable fuels, focusing on storage and distribution infrastructure. I'd explore partnerships with biofuel producers to introduce blends while ensuring regulatory compliance. I might map our supply chain processes to spot integration points for renewables and engage key stakeholders to monitor sustainability metrics and success. Engaging suppliers early to understand costs and setting clear adoption goals would be crucial.
Before we wrap up, remember you can get all 30 questions, example answers, and step-by-step tips in a handy PDF. Totally free, just grab it below.